Like, should I change it up or
I think
you
that's
good?
fine.
Alright.
Hello and welcome to episode 1 of our collective podcast of friends talking about friend things.
What did we call it, dude? Let's make a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's
That
like
was
a work
like
in
podcast.
progress
Yeah.
title, I guess.
Welcome to the Sauced Up podcast where we spill all the tea but never the sauce.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, I like that.
No party fouls.
I'm Joe. To my left is Deshaun. To my south is Avery. And to my diagonal down left is Kyle. Hello.
What's up?
Hello, what's good?
We lit.
Mm-hmm.
It's the weekend. Favorite
Right.
time.
Happy weekend.
To be alive.
Yeah. Everyone
Um,
treat each other good out there, you know? We need
Yeah.
some more goodness in the
So
world.
do we have like a list of shit? Because I haven't made it.
it's
Yeah,
it's
no,
in the
it's-
Discord. It's just a
No,
general
no,
thing.
I'm
Let's-
checking right now.
We
Uh,
can start with the free agency. We can
Yeah,
start
go
with
ahead.
the patch. The Baldur's Gate patch. That
Well-
didn't give us any new level ups. It's still level 4.
Okay, I guess this is where we're talking
It's
at. Yeah.
still level 4.
Yeah.
yeah, I guess we can start. That's the most recent stuff anyway.
Yeah, that's the most recent. So, if anyone watched or is like following Larian's new game, Baldur's Gate 3, well, it's not new. It's in early access. They just released a new patch, and it came with the Bard class, which I'm pretty excited for, and the Gnome race. And there's just other new fixes. You know, they gave the rogue their expertise, just more like D&D 5th edition rules and stuff like that to make the game more smoother or run more smoothly.
I see.
And-
They're trying to add more stuff into it, obviously,
Yeah,
right?
They're doing D&D 5th edition rules and the player handbook. So by the end of the game, I'm assuming when they finish it, they're gonna have like paladins, monks, the dragonborns, orcs, and stuff like that. So it's gonna be all of the PHB player's handbook. And my friend over here is mad because it's only level 4, but I'm not mad at that. Like, I'm okay.
Well, I'm
playing this
confused
and
well, I wouldn't say confused, but so you said it's like an early release type thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's early access.
that. Yeah, really.
So
It's been early access for a minute. I know
that's
it's a
why I'm
big
confused.
game.
So
I
like
know it's a
when it
big
like
game.
fully comes out, do you have to pay for it again, or you
No.
just set?
No, you
Nah,
still
nah.
have it. Yeah, it's still yours. You just get to
Okay.
play. What's cool with Larian, and it's like they like, all right, here's early access. Have fun playing this Act 1. And excuse me, like I follow them on Twitter and stuff like that, and they're very open with the public. Like if there's like problems that they don't like a mechanic that's like kind of clunky or something like that, they will hear you. You can tweet out to them, and they be like, "All right, cool. Let me get my team on it." Like their team is working on this night and day, so they just wanted to make this game like really, really good. If you guys are big Larian fans, you know the original Divinity.
So there's still like a cap and everything, right? Like you can only go so far or whatever. Or...
Yeah, it's still Act 1.
I can see why people might be upset because I mean I personally haven't bought the game yet, but I can see why people would be upset. It's been a hot minute, as you said.
I mean, the final product is gonna be like, we won't even remember this, right? But at least for right now, it feels a little bit painful. Like,
I mean, yeah.
I just dive in too fast on the game. Like, I'll beat everything. Like, I'll find everything.
All right, I'm gonna
First
change
5
my opinion though.
Yeah, go ahead.
Real quick, because now that I think about it, if you're hyped up for a game, right? And they're just like, okay, it's not coming out for 5 years. And you're gonna be like, oh shit, I gotta wait 5 years. But how it works for this game is you know, they gave you early access and it's the incomplete game to, you know, keep you hyped. So
Fair.
I guess that's a fair marketing tactic.
And
Fair that you can play it. I do agree with that.
Yeah,
You know, like
and-
that's why I wanted to switch up real quick. It's like,
Yeah.
And they just
yeah.
keep releasing new things. Like they release new classes and things like that. So it's like, yeah, you're playing the same act, but now you're playing it as a barbarian. Now you're playing it as a druid. Now you're playing it as a bard. And like with me, I love that game. Like when I played it, I played
I
the
would
shit out of
troll.
it. And I was like, all right, I'm not gonna play this game because I have other games I'm playing. I'm gonna wait till this is released. But the reason why I want to pick it back up is because I was like hyped for the Bard class, and they're just like, here's the Bard class. I'm like, all right, I'll play it again. I'll run through it.
Yeah.
I'll get stabbed. I'll get stabbed again.
I've always wanted to try a bard in D&D. I just haven't really done it.
Well,
It just sounds interesting because I don't know. It would be fun to just be a complete troll and just have it make sense.
Well, don't you get to do like redo roles or something as a bard?
you
Yeah,
get
yeah. Things.
Yeah.
There
get-
are certain things like. Go ahead, Joe.
Nah, you can do it.
No, yeah, I've been.
Okay, well, as a bard, you get it's luck. It's a lot of charisma stuff. You get a lot of like passive skills to your charisma and stuff, and then you have spells that are around like buffing and debuffing, and you can give players a special added die that you can add to any roll. I forget what it's called.
Bardic Inspiration.
Bardic Inspiration, yeah. And
What's your thoughts on the game, Joe?
I think it's okay.
We're all giving our takes.
I think
Go
it's
ahead.
okay. I don't know how long it's been in development for, but it's been in development for a long time. And
20 I want to say it started in 20.
I want to say it was like
20.
2017 or something.
No, I think it was like 20.
In early access?
Not in early access, but development.
Oh, okay.
'Cause
I don't know. I
we
could look
moved
it up
here-
later.
We moved in
Early
Michigan
access,
in
I
20
I can
swear
look
it's
it
like
up real quick.
2020.
Yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, it's 2020. So it's been in early access for 2 years. Over
Yeah.
2 years. It's gonna
To be
release.
fair,
in
they gave you like a
2023.
sandbox, like straight up, they gave you almost a sandbox of a game.
They did.
You know what I mean? Like
And-
early development.
I'm not even really like hating on them for it. I just, they keep moving. It's been delayed like 3 times, and they want to
There's
make,
no
they
reason
want
to
to do
really
it right.
go back unless like they bring the bard class in or raise the level cap. But that's
Yeah.
okay. There's a lot.
That's what
There's
you-
a lot of stuff
well,
that comes with
that's
the level
what you
cap.
wanted
Okay?
because you just like when
Bro,
you
I
play-
like leveling up.
when
I
we
just
play
like leveling up.
And you
I'm
like
sorry.
fighting.
I want to level up infinitely. Like,
Yeah. When
Yeah,
we
well-
played Divinity, he just like we would play like a couple of times like, all right, let's go fight this thing. All right, let's go fight this
you
thing.
gotta level up in that game.
There's story though. Nah, don't worry about it. That's the magistrator pricks. Let's fight them. Like, okay,
Mhm.
let's go.
You're
let's
in
go
a
fight them.
jail and they're torturing all the people that are just like you. You next. You're next. You think we wouldn't fight our way out of that? You and me.
I mean, I
Tell
can't
me.
say. I can't say.
Are you getting purged instead? You're
I
gonna get
can't-
purged.
No, I'll defend myself. But
Okay,
it's
see.
defending yourself versus making everyone stop or stopping it from happening to anyone else. That's 2 different things. Like I would defend myself, but I can't say for certain I was gonna like. I don't want this happening to that guy either, so I'm gonna do my best. I'm like, nah, man, it's kill or be killed out here.
If you got the persuasion skills in game, you can avoid the fight. But if you don't, you fighting.
That's a lot of the games I like to play too. Like I like playing charisma characters. Like I'm
Yeah.
playing a D&D session with another friend of ours, and I'm playing the Dark Elf Bard.
There's some tea behind this whole Baldur's Gate shit.
Really.
Yeah, there is.
So, originally, Baldur's 3 was called Baldur's Gate 3 The Black Hound in 2003, and it was being developed by
Oh,
Black Owl Studios.
Yeah,
and
that's a whole-
It switched
Yeah.
hands, bro. It was
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Larian.
now that I'm looking up, there's like
Yeah.
a whole fucking history behind this
yeah.
Yeah.
It got
So
canceled.
Larian-
Sorry.
Go ahead.
shit. Yeah, like, because it says they were in a financial crisis.
Go ahead, Joseph.
No, yeah, it got
Listen, I
canceled,
apologize.
and then D&D kind of, it wasn't. Baldur's Gate wasn't going to be a thing until D&D made its like big resurgence with the 5th edition recently,
Yeah.
and now it's financially
Butterfly
viable to
effect,
make a
baby.
new game.
Butterfly effect, son.
Shit's
Mhm.
crazy. Bro.
So it's good. Like Kyle, I'm telling you, like if you get the game,
No, I'm sure I would
all of
enjoy it.
us, we can run like a Twitch game with us just playing.
I mean, I'd be down to do that.
Yeah,
I'd
that'd
be
be fun.
down.
I mean, yeah,
That's fine.
I'd be down. I mean, I just have to buy the game.
You could literally like stream or set up a video and make the video like I play Baldur's Gate until I beat it or something. You know what I'm saying? Because you can beat it in like level 4. So
I'm sure.
Well, you only beat the first act. I think there's gonna be 3 or 4 acts. I want to say just 3 acts because obviously you got to get to the city, Baldur's Gate. So I'm excited. That's the thing I'm most excited about is seeing the different environments they have. Like if anyone who's played it know how beautiful the game is, and it just gets more beautiful as they update it. Like in the beginning, with the dice roll, before it was just like a little shit. It wasn't even shitty, but it was like a little red 2D die that just blink a lot. But now it actually rolls, and if you're like a cleric who's giving someone guidance, it add that plus whatever it is, and it's just smooth, bro. This looks really good and very immersive. Like I enjoy it. I'm excited to play it again.
I appreciate the direction they're going. I do. Like for real. But I don't want to have 3 kids by the time this shit is done, okay?
No, it's done next
It's
year.
2023. It says 2023.
That's what they're saying.
I'm gonna be a father. They finally released this shit.
Hey, you might be. With how they've delayed it like 3 or 4 times.
I mean, depending on how your next year goes.
I'm a little biased too because I actually like Larian, dude. I played the hell out of Divinity 2, bro.
Yeah, I've been playing a little bit of it recently.
That's like, I saw you fucking putting up videos, bro. I saw you. Keep going,
me?
my dude. I want to go back and
that
upload
little
the rest
clip?
of the fights.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't put
I want to do the
Just
same because
one.
I actually.
Oh.
Who the fuck watches Yu-Gi-Oh?
You'd be surprised, and I've been thinking about TikTok actually, like TikTok short clips of me like on League.
Dude, I was thinking about that too.
That's what
like
it is.
of whatever game you like to do, and just some clip
Or
of
anything.
you saying some wild stuff.
Anything. Like social
it'll be
media
like
is
10 seconds. 10 seconds to make that. Boys,
social media is so usable.
Clip the podcast. Clip the podcast.
What?
I mean, how many streamers, TikTokers, anybody who's made content started out with 0 viewers?
See, I like TikTok because you can just make content. Twitter I hate because you have to actually like sit there and be like, oh, okay, hey, like, what's up, collabo?
I mean, you wanna interact. If you're gonna make something like that, you definitely have to interact with your community. Otherwise, you're not gonna go.
I mean, you can interact with the community, but you don't gotta rely on another streamer per se. You should have your own.
Rely on, but I'm saying like you definitely want to like be immersed in like communicating with your commenters, subs.
First, you gotta get big enough, though, dude.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Though you can't just like blow them off like from the start.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you just blow off the 5 viewers that you have, you're not gonna get 1,000.
I know it takes time and consistency, but
I kind of
back. Okay, go ahead.
I just real quick. I know we want to move on, but I kind of disagree with that just a little bit.
With
because with like interacting with the viewers like directly, because I feel like it's
viewers or creators.
Oh, well, that's too different. If you're talking about creators, then sure, if you guys have the same vision or something, either the same vision or something different that contrasts very well, that's entertaining, sure. But
I'm just saying, like, the community in general. Like, if you're trying to, like, make content, you want to, like...
Well, you got to build a community at least. You don't have...
You want to put yourself out there, so you have to be, like, inviting. You can't just, like, blow people off.
Do you have thoughts on this?
I think that we've gotten way off topic, is what I think. We're talking about Baldur's Gate.
What topic should we go to, sir?
Well, I was gonna say, Avery, I like
no ideas.
Well,
your thermos.
I don't know, like
the thermos is cool.
I was gonna try to transition this back to the other video game.
What's that? 3 Houses, 3 Hopes.
Yeah.
There you go. Build a community and kill people. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we could talk about whatever on the podcast.
Just like in 3 Hopes.
Just like in 3 Hopes, which Avery and Deshaun have been playing, and I am interested in. So
yeah, I mean, whenever I'm not playing League or working or hanging out, I mean, even when I'm hanging out with my girl, because I got the Switch with me, you know what I'm saying? I'm spamming that game.
Sponsor us, Switch.
Sponsor
us, Nintendo.
Right.
Nintendo. Sponsor this idiot right here. You see me?
I mean, we can make some money. Let's get it.
Get us free shit.
Eventually they're gonna sponsor this because I love their games. But Yeah, I'm doing the blue
I mean,
house.
if we push it hard enough and make a name for ourselves, like, hey, sponsor us,
No,
like, we can do
never
it.
in a million years is this gonna
Alright,
get
well,
sponsored by
no,
anybody.
You can't say
But
that.
we're talking about
Bullshit.
Fire Emblem right now. We're not talking about
Blue
this
shit.
podcast that we're doing right now. We'll talk
Alright,
about
so
that
back
part
to Three
later.
Hopes. Back to Three Hopes and No Hope from this one. I was doing the Blue Lion house, right?
This guy right here.
And I really do mess with it. Like, the alternate reality or the different story, dude, like...
I saw that. I was really interested. And I'm
Like,
a huge fan of Dynasty Warrior games, too.
I don't even play the other ones. I haven't played
I haven't played them in a long time.
I didn't play the Hyrule Warriors game, or...
It's a good genre to just take that and then put something interesting on top of that gameplay, you know?
Oh, yeah, to me, it needed something, and this was it. This was it right here.
No, you could do it, yeah.
Strategy. They kind of layered Fire Emblem into the game a little bit with the levels. Yo, for any OG Fire Emblem fan, we lit over here, dude.
I never
It's
got
still
into
alive.
it, but that's just me.
Bro,
This was my Three Houses was my first ever Fire Emblem game, and it's because it looked interesting, and I enjoyed Three Houses a lot. We got a second Switch because we got Three Houses.
It's a good
And,
game. That
it's
is
really
like,
fun.
I wouldn't. In my book, it's not the best, but it's literally like they're the same, like right at the same level.
Rank
Wait,
them for me right now. The ones you've played.
Rank 'em.
Yeah,
Rank 'em.
yeah.
All the
Okay,
Fire Emblem
okay.
games.
That
Right now,
you've
I
played,
think
Avery, because I know Avery's played a lot.
Yeah, Sacred Stones was my first ever on the Game Boy Advance, right? And I actually loved that game, and it was simple, and it had like a straightforward way to go, way to train, like started it out for everybody, right? So I would say it's probably like middle of the pack, because they've released some that are like Awakening. I would put that like near the bottom. I didn't even play the Shadow Dragon remake,
On
whatever.
the DS.
No, like
Yeah, that's fair.
it looked like it's just an HD reskin. I never liked like a reskin of the game. Like I could just go buy the game or emulate it, or you know. So I would put those under Sacred Stones, which is an early one. Path of Radiance is the next one up, which is like one of Ike's stories. I like that one, but not as much as the sequel. Damn, and like I said, Three Houses and Radiant Dawn.
Okay, so it's Sacred Stones, Awakening, Path of
Well, no,
Radiance,
Sacred
Three
Stones
Houses,
in the
Radiant
middle.
Dawn.
Sacred Stone's in the middle, and
Oh.
then Awakening is like fifth. The Shadow Dragon, which I never played, so I guess I can't really say, but to me, watching the gameplay,
Yeah,
was
I
like
don't
a
know. I haven't seen much
bottom.
about it.
Sacred Stones as 4 or 3, 4. Path of Radiance 3. I gotta pick one.
See, I'm lost.
Three Houses,
Oh,
number 2.
that's fair. Okay.
And number 1, Radiant Dawn, dude, because they're all imitating the best from that game.
That's fair.
That one doesn't have like training spamming you can do, right? Which I actually like better, because you just naturally grow throughout the story. Like I feel like that's
How you should
not
do
how
it.
every game should be, but I do like it that way.
Oh, okay.
You know, because I kind of like the grinding system, because if a unit sucks, like I'm
And
gonna
you
go
really
over
like
and
them, you can
grind,
make
level
them
up,
good. Right.
bring them back.
For
So
me,
that's my rank.
okay. For me, I only played Awakening and Fates. Those are the only two I've played. I haven't even played Three Houses.
Yo, I even forgot about Fates.
Did you
Fates
play
is
it?
the bottom.
I didn't like Fates. I mean,
I
I
didn't
liked
even-
it.
That's probably why you forgot about it.
Dude, I didn't even finish it. Put that number 7, dude.
Yeah?
I didn't even finish that.
Did you? I played both the main routes, and then I bought the DLC and never finished it.
I think, actually, you know what? I think I finished it on the Samurai family side.
Okay.
Right? But then I tried to do the Dark House run, and I'm like,
This is boring. Yeah.
I'm just like, why is my sister's boobs so big? Like, that's sus, guys.
That's just how they grow, man.
Why?
I
You
don't
don't
know.
need the gimmick.
I don't know.
Because
don't need-
anime, that's why.
Yeah, no, that's
This
anime.
anime.
I
That's
did like
anime.
that. I did like it. I think that Three
My
Houses did
God.
Fates correctly. That's what I think.
Three Houses.
Did Fates
what
the right
Fates
way.
wanted to do?
Yeah, it did what Fates
Yeah.
wanted to do.
To be fair, I love the damn characters from that game though.
What, Fates
Like
or
what?
Three Houses?
The one, not Awakening. The one with the samurai and
Oh,
the.
Birthright. Fates
Birthright,
Birthright,
yeah.
yeah.
There's so many of them now.
Yeah, there are. I really,
Good Lord.
my favorite's still Awakening. I really like Awakening, actually.
Awakening,
Yeah.
really.
I like it. It's like a big celebration of the franchise.
The one,
Yeah.
that's the one where you can like spam kids, right?
Yeah, well, you could do that in Fates too, but
Yeah.
Wait,
You know.
spam kids.
See, that's one of the gimmicks I actually don't like.
the kids.
Wait, spam kids.
Yeah,
So-
because
You can have
I'm a
kids.
grinder, but you really gotta grind. Like, if you're gonna make them have a relationship, then they have a child, then you spam level that boy. It's already the end of the game.
Yeah. So,
Come on.
Deshaun, you know how Lucina is Crom's child from the future?
No.
You didn't know that? Well, that's a
I didn't
spoiler,
know.
I guess,
No
for
way.
you.
You're not playing that.
The only
that.
games I play, yeah, I'm not gonna play any of the Fire Emblem games, but the only ones I played is Three Houses. And Three
Well,
Houses.
there was a mechanic a long time ago where the first game you would have units and they could get married, and then in the second half of that game those kids would have special skills depending on whose parents or whose and how they were all paired up and whatever. And that was a mechanic in that's just a cat. That was a mechanic in I forget what it's called, but it was like the fourth game. And then for a long time they just kind of sidelined it, and then in Awakening they brought it back as like last hurrah, we got to bring everything possible back into the game. So a big plot point in Awakening is
Yeah, they thought Awakening would be one of the last ones.
yeah,
really,
they
I
did,
think.
but it was really
Yeah.
successful. But the
Yeah,
kids
Fire
would
Emblem's
come
fun
back
as
from the
hell.
future, and you would like pair up their parents, and then the kids would be, you know, coming back from the future to help out their parents, save the world, you know. And that
I
was
like
the
seeing
thing.
the story play out like that, but the way they set it up for me was like, it's already too late. Like, when I play Fire Emblem, I'm trying to get a solid team, solid units, and carry that. Then maybe the next run, I'll run
Try
when I
something
did it,
different.
you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
All
fair.
right. That's a good discussion. For all the Fire Emblem people out there, they appreciate that.
Mhm.
But
But-
first, we gotta
I
get them
think-
there.
Three Hopes is better than Three Houses, only by a little bit.
You think so?
Wow.
A lot of people are
Story-wise.
saying they like the characterization in Three Hopes more than Three Houses.
Well, cause like with
This is a
like,
debate. This is a debate.
I don't
all right,
know.
let's go.
Sit up
Like
in my.
with Three Houses, like I really enjoy Three Houses, and it's like an introductory of the characters where you kind of fall in love with them, and like kind of like I picked the Golden Deer both times, spoiler alert, and like you kind of like with the Golden Deer,
Three houses?
yeah. I
Boy,
thought
you
so.
didn't even try to
What?
do any other route?
No, I did the Golden Deer and I did the Blue House. I didn't, do
Oh,
but
okay.
my lady did the red, so she told me like the story. And it's funny, we keep constantly having debates about Edelgard and how she really is. But
I actually
In
like her in
Three-
Three Hopes.
yeah,
I
in
didn't
Three
like her in
Houses-
Houses.
So in Three Houses, like the way the game is written, I think this is why this game is written beautifully, because they kind of make you feel how the character you're playing feel. Like with Claude, like in Three Houses, he's just like, I was some random common folk, but I got stumbled in nobility because my grandfather, and I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just here trying to make the alliance great. And you're just like, yeah, Claude's chill. But in Three Hopes, I don't want to spoil nothing. I'm gonna try to
Just
be
chill,
spoiled.
just
I'll
chill.
try to be spoiled.
Chill.
But
I'll tell you this.
I
Go ahead.
with Claude, I feel bad for him, and that's all I'm gonna say. He's trying his best.
That's a fair. That's not
And-
spoiling anything.
No, yeah, he's trying his best, right? And you're just like, damn, Claude, I feel you. And like in Three Houses, he's like jovial and just like, ha, kick back. And this one, he's just like, the fuck am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And he's just like, yo, chill,
Yeah.
chill. It's gonna be all right. He was like,
The
it's not
nations
gonna
changed
be
a
all right.
lot, dude, from in this one. And like, I don't know which one I like better. Like, to be honest, I like both of them. And in this one, I actually feel bad for Edelgard as the Blue Lion house.
No spoilers, but yeah.
I'm not. Yeah. No, I'm just telling you how I feel like about her.
Whereas in the
In my
original
story,
one,
I
you
feel
didn't like
bad.
him. Yeah.
No, because in the original one,
They make you feel all the deaths, right?
yeah.
So like all the characters, when they die on the battlefield, they just zone in on the character, right?
And they
Yeah.
say like some
And
sad
she's
stuff
just
like,
like-
I didn't want to die.
Yeah. And I'm
It's
just like,
like, oh,
I've never felt this shit because I know the character from the previous game and I picked them before and now I'm murdering them. Okay?
Okay.
So it's just like, I don't know. They didn't really do a crazy amount of emotional stuff with the houses one. Like they just kind of died and you didn't really
Oh, I see what you mean.
you
Yeah.
didn't feel
But
anything.
in houses, hopes, they give you like the strategy points. You know what I'm talking about? When you
Yeah,
do
yeah.
the first battle, you can have a choice to save these people if you put them on your strategy. I
Oh.
didn't know that. I
Yes,
killed
yes.
Linhart, and
You
I was
also-
like, damn.
Is it a
I should've-
spoiler? I don't think it's a spoiler.
No,
No.
because they know I was playing Golden Deer, and if you didn't play the game, sorry, but.
No, I'm
Obviously,
saying like the
same rule.
persuading thing. I don't think that's
Oh
it.
no, that's not a thing. Because in the games and even in houses, they're like, man, we gotta fight our classmates. These are our people. But I'll do what I gotta do for my region, you know. So it like gives you like, man, I feel remorseful.
Tell you one thing about that mechanic, right? It doesn't
Oh shit.
actually. I guess that is kind of a spoiler.
Just go ahead.
If you go to persuade them, you have to get to them and save them. That's all I'm gonna say.
So it takes
Wait,
effort.
Wait.
You have to save them. Also, you can't just say persuade. They are
Okay.
now being attacked by the
By
fucking
their own
enemy.
people. Oh,
Wait.
okay. So it takes a lot more effort.
Hold
So
on.
wherever you are on the map, if the map's locked out per se, this is what happened to me. I lost 3 fucking units, dude. Three units I wanted to persuade. I persuaded all of them in my strategy. The map is locked out, right? I can't get to them. And I'm just
Oh.
killing the army trying to unlock it, and all 3 of them die. They all die while I'm trying to do that. So
That's cool.
that's all I'm gonna say. Hurry up on your map. Hurry up.
No, well, I won't say no because I haven't played the blue up. For me, it's like, oh, save these people. So then, like, all right, I'm gonna send whoever the fuck I'm gonna send over there, and then I fight them, and then I beat them, and then you got one. The unit's like, you know, you don't have to do this, and you're like, you know what? I don't have to do this, and then they disappear, and they're like, now they're on your squad, and I was like, okay, bet. I didn't have, well, maybe because I haven't gotten that far in it, but I saved all of the people except for one. It was the first one because I didn't know I could do that, and I was like, oh damn.
I'm very good at keeping my own units. We all good. But when I gotta go save them. Oh shit.
I think I only lost one, but I'm not playing a classic mode. When they die, they're gone forever. I'm just doing because like the first one I want to do is, you know, I want to watch the story, and the Golden Deer is my favorite house because
Fair.
I believe their politics more than the kingdom or the empire. You know,
Really?
I do.
Okay.
Because with the Golden Deer, and this is not a spoiler alert if you played 3 houses, the Golden Deer is more of a republic. So they have like a council or whatever, and they vote on whatever they want to do. While the
That comes with its own problem.
it comes with problems, yeah, because you have these nobles fighting each other if they don't like, you know, just like today. Like if someone don't like it, they're like, nah, fuck this, we're not gonna do that. And it's harder because since Claude is the like leader of the alliance, and a lot of people, like a lot of nobles, don't trust him. It's harder for him to like try to get everyone on board. And it's not a spoiler because it's in 3 houses as well.
Oh, they explore that in 3 houses? I thought that was a major focus in 3 Hopes specifically. I was under the impression.
No.
They do focus
I don't
on
know,
that in
they
houses?
they always felt like he was like an illegitimate leader.
Oh, okay.
Like, where did this guy come from? You're just your uncle's.
Even in Lauren, like
something.
in Three Houses, Lawrence always gave Claude shit. Kind of like how Felix gives Dimitri shit, but for a
Yeah. But that one's justified. Like, I love their relationship. That's justified. Like, yeah. I'm not gonna spoil it, but that.
Yeah. I'm trying not to spoil it. Maybe that was kind of a little bit of a spoiler.
No,
No. They did it in the houses.
Yeah, because Lawrence is like, "Oh, you're not fit to be." Sorry, I'm going on a tangent because fuck
Dude.
Lawrence, bro.
You don't like him?
Like,
Why
no,
not?
I don't, and I'll tell you why I don't like him.
I don't like him either.
I know you don't know what's going on.
No, I don't get it. You guys are good. You
I'm
guys are
gonna
good.
tell
Go
you
for it.
why I don't like Lawrence. All right, I like him better in Hopes than Houses. I don't like Lawrence because he is all like, "I'm a noble and you are a common folk."
That is actually
I'm
the
gonna do
perfect,
for you.
the perfect rendition of him, dude. Good
And
job.
like, it's so funny to me because like he would go up to people and just like, "I just want you to know your place," and like they're just like, "Fuck you, Lawrence." Like basically every character is just like, "Fuck you, Lawrence." But I was saying like Leone would be like, "I'm good. I want to be a mercenary, but you don't have to do that because I'm a noble and I'm here to protect you." He's like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm gonna do what I gotta do." And then he goes to Raphael. "Raphael, remember, you're a commoner." He goes, "Dope." And they're just like, "I'm gonna eat and fucking punch something." And Lawrence is just trying his best to establish his house. Yeah, he's trying to establish his like nobility. And I get it, it's coming from like a place of like concern because he's like, he really does care about the common folk. And it's just like, I see you, but not everyone wants to do that, so shut the fuck up. And then he always go after Claude, like, "Claude, I wouldn't have done this." He'd be like, "Cool, I'm sorry, Lawrence. You go somewhere," basically. So, I can't stand that motherfucker, but I understand where he's coming from at the same time.
Yeah.
Is there not like a unit that you just can't fucking stand?
No.
Yeah.
I can't think of anybody. Maybe like no.
I mean, one is Lorenz.
You don't like Lawrence?
Lorenz.
I feel like big brawny boy.
Raphael?
Raphael?
I like
he's a
Raphael.
he's a nice, sweet guy.
Dude.
But all this man talks about is food in that damn shop.
The playthrough.
Bro.
The damn town he wants to run after he leaves.
What?
You're not there.
I watched a playthrough that turned him into the dancer, Raphael.
Oh, no.
He's pretty good as a dancer.
No.
Oh, I always have him fighting.
no.
But really, Raphael, bro?
I like
him
Raphael.
and Ignatz.
It's not a hate. It's just like a It's like a
An
He's not
indifference.
there. He's just there.
Yeah, that's his whole character. He knows what he likes, and that's it. Like
Good for him.
He likes eating, he
Good
likes
for him.
fighting, and he likes the system. And he's just like, "Hey, I'm a simple guy. Here's these simple like words of wisdom." You're just like, it's so simple.
I feel for his story though. Like, I don't hate the guy, like I'm saying, because his story's a little tragic. It's tragic, but
it's
also
tragic.
a video game, but it's
tragic.
tragic as fuck.
It's tragic in a way. It's inspiring. You're just like, wow, that guy stays smiling no matter what's going on. And like, you got Ignatz just like, "Oh, are you sad?" I'm like, no, why am I sad? I got my sister. I got my shop. I get to eat. I get to punch stuff. I'm good, man. I'm on this side of the ground. So I don't know. Raphael's story and Raphael's a character. It's just like, you can't help but to smile and laugh.
Let me just milestone this in the podcast, guys. I feel like these topics we just discussed are some of the ones that we naturally talk about the best.
Just
Video
like
games
we
at
like.
least. Yes. And we haven't talked about NBA yet, but
We're getting
them
there.
down.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know much about that either, but it's.
Yeah, Kyle, what
What
do
do you
want to
know
talk
about?
What do I want to talk about?
How you haven't downloaded Valorant yet?
I mean,
Oh, I haven't downloaded that either. No one told me.
It's
gotta
free.
update it.
Valorant is free, Deshaun.
Is it
I
fun?
struggle.
I have zero excuses to have not downloaded it so far.
I know, that's why I'm calling you out.
Bitch.
Valorant.
I could download it, but
But you won't.
For
I'll,
me,
I'll do it tomorrow.
We still
yeah,
play CS:GO.
go ahead. We could try it. It'd be fun. We could try it.
I'm down.
We'd be.
down.
I'm gonna tell you though. I'm atrocious at mouse
Bro,
and keyboard.
they're newbies.
You want to
Yeah.
play tonight?
But I played with some good
I
people,
don't think,
so
I don't know if my download will be done in time.
it probably would be.
Yes, Splitgate though, right?
I do.
That's your favorite game. We should stream that after. That'd be fun.
We could, if we want this podcast to go from great to even better. But
I'll have to
fucking
be with you
split
guys.
right
It would
now.
be separate
Well,
content, my guy.
after.
We gotta divide it up. Multiple channels, okay? Well, not channels.
No, I was gonna
Not
say
channels,
not
but
channel.
like-
Joe, would you be able to play or no? 'Cause you gotta
I'd be out of here. I gotta be out of here at 9 p.m. So
9, yeah, we're
That's
making
kinda what
we're making good time right now.
yeah,
I
we
mean-
could talk about free agency a little bit. It hasn't been
Okay,
super
okay.
interesting.
Who's up or like who like I want to know like
What do you
I-
mean?
Right.
The
like
We got-
you, go ahead.
We got Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving kind of undecided.
they've
Haven't officially said, right? They're not gonna. I'm not saying they're coming to the Lakers. Okay,
I
that's,
heard something about Kevin Durant being.
that's a pipe dream.
I got some things to say about Mr.
ahead.
Durant here. Well, I
About
think
Mr. Durant.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, first of
Mr.
all,
Durant.
Mr.
Baby
Durant
hat.
is a thin-skinned little boy, but
What?
yeah, but he's not like in free
Better
agency.
at
He went to the owner of the Nets and he said, "I want to be traded," even though he's still got 4 years on his contract, and he spent half of the first
He
year of
probably
his
ain't going
contract.
nowhere.
I don't think he's gonna go anywhere because nobody.
Requesting a trade out of the blue like that on your
And-
contract, you
Not only that, but his contract is so massive that nobody's gonna want him. Gonna want to give up half their fucking team,
yeah, nah.
and also the Nets can't just take back garbage because they don't have any room to rebuild. They have completely thrown away their entire ability to draft to get
The
Kevin
superstars,
Durant.
Yeah.
So the Nets can't benefit from trading him to a shitty team, and if Kevin Durant doesn't want to go, then that's just going to blow it up anyway. So they're kind of stuck. And
DeAndre Ayton, dude.
yeah, I mean Kevin
What's going on
Durant.
with him?
That's the other big thing is that Kevin Durant is
LA,
saying he
baby.
only wants to go to contending teams. And those contending teams won't be contending if they have to trade away
Bro,
their
you
entire
can't
roster to
even
get
go
him.
Your own team. Okay, no, I'm kidding.
I don't know.
They got the playoffs last year, so that's
Who's that?
something.
Phoenix?
The Brooklyn Nets. I was
The
talking
Nets?
shit about
Oh,
the
yeah.
Brooklyn Nets.
The Nets were a disaster, man. They really
Yeah, that
were.
was- You really thought getting rid of James Harden was the thing?
I really don't follow basketball all that much.
Yeah, I
It's
get you.
fine. I can talk basketball.
The whole reason that James Harden wanted out, though, is because of the whole Kyrie Irving shit. With him just choosing not to get
Harden just a
vaccinated.
dickhead?
Well, they're all
Yeah,
egomaniacs.
aren't they all?
Yeah. Once you
Most of
get
them are.
in your name in the conversation, you start to get a little airheaded.
But with James Harden, he just signed a new deal that's kind of softened my outlook on him because a lot of people were worried that
Philly, right?
yeah, he actually took a massive pay cut to stay with
That's a
them.
good dude.
That is a good team.
Watch out for the 76ers. I said it today. Watch out.
I don't know. James Harden
With
played.
Joel, if he's healthy,
Okay.
if Joel stays healthy,
hmm
and
They-
get one more draft pick.
They got an okay team, but a lot of people are worried that James Harden is falling off a cliff. That he's too old.
Bro, they just keep getting rid of him. They didn't even give him a chance. He didn't even play in the playoffs with them.
Yeah, he did. He didn't play well at all.
I thought he got traded before the playoffs, though.
He did.
Like I didn't.
Are you
I think
talking
it was
about-
just Kyrie and KD on the Nets?
Wasn't he on the? Didn't he play last year in the playoffs with the Nets?
No, he got traded before playoffs. I'm pretty sure. We can look it up.
No,
I
in
don't
2021.
remember.
He was traded there in 2021.
To Brooklyn.
to Brooklyn, and then he played through that season, and he got traded this
The
year.
year before last year.
Yeah,
You're talking. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was the only guy
He was the
playing
only
for the
one
Nets.
healthy?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had Jared Allen, but
Well, we like Jared
Jared
Allen.
Allen's just gonna dunk in and rebound.
Yeah, but he does
Yeah.
that very well.
The only guy who actually played the whole playoffs and the season gets booted. Dude, say what you want about that abusing of the foul and flops, like, he
No.
can shoot, though.
Yeah, he's good. James Harden's very good. But, the Lakers are not
Ben
good.
Simmons.
Ben Simmons,
What are the Nets gonna do with Ben Simmons?
they're going to rebuild around him, I think. Eventually.
They're gonna trade him.
I don't think so.
He's an asset. Don't let him hit the floor, bro.
I don't know.
Nah.
The whole Ben Simmons thing is another nightmare, in my
I
opinion.
just play it.
That's a nightmare. That's another ego. This man can't even shoot, and he thinks he's like hot shit.
He can't even play.
He doesn't.
He just chooses
literally,
not to.
guys. He doesn't play. He's not hurt. He's just sitting on the fucking bench
Well-
with his sweatpants on.
That's true,
Like,
but
you're-
there is kind of an excuse. I don't like Ben Simmons, but I will defend him not playing because I guess he had back issues and he was dealing with, I think his sister committed suicide. I think, and he's dealing with mental issues. There was something.
fair.
There was something happening with that.
Fair there
So-
on the emotional aspect.
So I'm not
I
gonna
will say fair there.
judge him for that, but it's tough to. It's
That's a
tough to
long
defend
time,
him.
dude.
It
He
is a long
didn't-
time.
I don't even think he played.
He didn't play.
Like-
And the way he basically just said, "Nah, get me out of Philadelphia," is pretty shitty too. But
Yeah.
it's interesting. I don't know.
Ah, boy.
I don't know what the Lakers are gonna do. They're trying to get rid of Westbrook right now.
They're in a
Apparently,
pretty bad pinch right now. They
Yeah.
need
Westbrook.
Westbrook.
They need,
Yeah.
You know what? If Westbrook can stop being Westbrook, maybe they'll get out of the second round.
Do you think that they
Did you say
should?
Westbrook.
Yeah, that's what his.
That's-
known as
I
Westbrook.
just learned that. I'm just gonna like.
Yeah.
See, I don't even know basketball that well, and I know he's known as Westbrook.
He does not like being called that.
I know. It's
I think he tried to fight somebody over it.
Hey,
It's
look,
It's all
hilarious.
of how.
look, bro.
Oh.
They calling you Westbrook because you missing.
For real, he ain't
You're
performing.
missing.
Would
You in
you?
the NBA, step up, homie.
Would
I
you?
mean,
As
guys say way worse things in the league. Y'all.
What?
Oh my god.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you said he doesn't like to be called Westbrook. I'm just saying. You guys
Oh,
say a
oh.
lot worse shit in league.
yeah, but there are people saying this to his face.
Say that to my face. The
Hey,
Drake
look,
song start playing.
League is a whole different animal, man.
It's the
Say it.
league
like-
community is toxic, and that's what makes it league. It wouldn't
It is
be.
the abyss of gaming, and I'm fine, okay? I'm fine there. I belong in the abyss.
I
The fact
can't,
that he says he's fine means he's hurt inside.
That's true.
I can't play any games like that. Not to like take away from your NBA talk, but I just thought about it. He was like, "Oh, brick," and I'm just like, "There's way worse shit that can be said."
Yeah, there's way worse.
Because you
I'm
guys
sure it
play
has
league
been.
all the time. You're like, "Yeah, man, I almost made this guy quit." And I'm like, "Why are you being so salty?"
You
But
know what?
you try to
The
give
thing
me
is,
a
Sean, the
It's
thing is,
such immunity.
the
You
thing
don't
is,
have to be like that.
you're on ranked. You're playing ranked. You're giving your life to ranked. Some of these guys are giving their lives for this, and they still fucking suck. They still fucking suck. Put it down. Uninstall. You don't understand. League
Why
is
you
like-
don't think I play?
Dude,
Because I'll be
League-
that guy that has to
League
uninstall.
sucks. League sucks because you have to rely. You have to kind of rely on what's going on your side of the game.
Well, yeah, it's
And
like,
then-
it's a team game.
And then when they're not showing up, and then they show up in your game and make your game shit, then it's just like, okay, well, this guy fucked me. Like, if this guy didn't suck, this guy wouldn't even be here in my lane. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be me. Like, go, you're doing mid. I'm like, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, but you're not like these kids.
You don't play.
Where do you?
These guys do.
These kids they're researching videos. They have a YouTube videos up 24/7 on the Chrome tab, okay? and they're still like bronze. Bronze.
They just sunk.
Well, I just don't play games like that. I think the closest one I played was when we all had that Pokemon kick that we played. Pokemon
Unite?
Oh, yo.
What was it called? What was that Pokemon game called? Unite.
Yeah. Dude,
That was fun.
that's a pretty
It
nice
was,
little handheld.
it was nice. I liked
That's
it.
a pretty
But
nice
Joe
little
plays-
handheld MOBA.
I popped off with Gengar.
Joe's game like that Smite though.
Yeah, I
and
play
I remember trying to
Smite.
play. Joe was trying to teach me how to play Smite. And
Smite's not bad. It's pretty much just like the poor man's league.
You say that, but it's different.
It is. It's slightly different.
Bro, they're
It's its
adding
own lane.
they're
It's
adding
its own
Nickelodeon
lane.
characters into Smite.
It just
That's
feels
its
like
own
a
title.
poor man. It feels like a poor man's.
Kyle, have you even
It's
played?
good, man.
I've played Smite, but
Wait, so
multiple
why do
times.
you think? Hold on, Kyle. Why do you think it's a poor man's league?
Just because the concepts are somewhat similar. That's all.
It's a MOBA. That's the only
MOBA.
reason.
They're all
That's
MOBA.
like saying
It's just a MOBA.
Tekken is a poor man's Street Fighter.
Yeah,
It's a fighting
that's it.
That's fine. That's
I mean,
fine.
I wouldn't.
game. That's fine.
Y'all got
I feel like
Y'all got-
Someone asked me today. I'm sorry. I just thought of it. It made me. Someone asked me at work today. Like, yo, you played the new Street Fighter game, Street Fighter 6? I was like, no, I haven't. And I don't know. I was like, maybe we should play Street Fighter 6. I remember when we were at the studio,
Not me.
Avery. Not to like keep jumping through topics. We were
Dude,
playing Street Fighter, right?
Yeah. We were playing on an old ass.
We were playing
Was
on
it an
Nintendo.
NES or?
Yeah, it was a Nintendo. We were
I
playing
beat
on-
Larry's ass though. That's
Because
all
Larry
that
kept
mattered.
kicking my ass. And,
No. Larry was talking sweet because he beat you,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, you don't know. I'd never played that game in my life. I was just talking shit, bro.
As per usual.
Bro, you just have this uncanny ability to pick up a game and just was like, how you play this? Alright, dope. And now you're just good at it. That pisses me off so much. Like,
Bro, I
especially
just
like
so
when we're
locked
playing
in,
Tekken.
like-
Like when we're playing Tekken.
See, he's always been like that though. Every game we play.
When I played Tekken, like Tekken was my shit growing up, right? Like
You still
know,
beat
I was
me
like-
consistently on that.
But-
You remember how drunk I
No.
got in your fucking house?
Tekken
Okay.
is that type of game where it's like either on or you're off. Like there
Tell
be
him
games
all about the
where
bet.
okay, so
Tell him about the bet.
a while back we
Are you
had
trying to say
about-
you're falling off of Tekken?
me?
Yeah.
No, I still love Tekken. I just
Okay.
haven't played. The only person that plays with me is Joe, and that was like months ago.
I want to
So-
play.
PlayStation,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but so a long time ago, a couple of years ago, Avery came over to my house and we had a bottle of tequila and there was a fly sitting in it or some type of bug in it, and we were just like, let's finish that bottle off, and it was like, ugh. And we were just like, we'll play, and whoever loses has to take a shot, and my lady will pour, a drink in it, and so I'm kicking the shit out of this guy. He's drinking most of that bottle. End of the night, tacos all over my bathroom floor.
I ordered Taco Bell. I didn't even eat them, dude. I didn't even fucking
Mushed
eat them,
them
dog.
in our fucking bathroom.
That is how bad. That is how bad. I literally don't even remember some of the ass beatings, guys.
And
I don't even remember some of the ass beatings I got on Tekken. Straight up.
Sounds like something that would happen to me.
but like I was saying, like Tekken is one of those games where you either have an off day or an on day. Like it doesn't take a lot of like. I
That's
won't say
fair.
a lot of skill because you have to be a little bit skilled to play.
That's fair.
But anyone can pick that up. Dragon Ball Z Fighters on your hand, you either got it or you don't. And
You gotta know.
fucking don't.
I will argue with that because I think Dragon Ball Fighters is one of the easiest fighting games I've ever played in my life.
Really.
It's
Can't-
so
you
easy to
actually
play.
can spam some good combos. Like
It's
you
so
know
easy.
combos for specific characters. You can just consistently do it.
I've only played a little bit of it.
There's not like a crazy amount of combinations, you know.
All you gotta know
Like-
is quarter circle forward, quarter circle back. Know how to switch, and you can string together combos, and beat 10-year-olds, and
Yeah,
maybe
well,
old
it's
people.
story.
No, yeah,
They were kind of like
ornaments.
easily mocked in the story. Like
Yeah, you want to enjoy the story. Nah, I can't. Like, I was watching tournaments because my brother kept kicking the shit out of me and, like, kind of, like, rubbing the salt in the wound. And I was like, I'm going to get good at this game. And I just couldn't. I was watching people play in tournaments and they were, like, nasty.
Oh, damn.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of There's a lot of
Bro,
tech, but
they're
just the
devoting
bare.
their lives. They are
Well,
devoting
some
their
are
life.
good. Like I'm not even gonna front. Like watching going back to Tekken, like the Tekken ones. Who do we always shout out when we see Lil Majin? Every time we play King, and we do like something cool, like oh Lil Majin. But if you
That run is just so epic, so epic. To see him go up there and mash him and just fucking
10-hit combo, just fucking King is.
he just
probably
looked at the camera. He's like,
I would love to do that. Avery, I think I can see you going in the Smash tournament though.
dude, I'm not good enough. I'm
They-
not good enough.
I
not.
disagree.
Bruh, no.
I agree with Avery because there's people who sweat for a living for that shit.
Bro, like
I think you could be a contender.
maybe like
Maybe
after
in region,
20
maybe.
years
Maybe
of
like
playing
local,
straight
local.
competitive.
Like locally, maybe.
Yeah.
Like maybe
Not-
like second, third round. I don't know. Probably not. People are.
You don't
It's
think so?
no. There's a lot of
Alright,
crazy
boy.
tech and shit.
Chill. Okay.
Avery gonna get mopped up real quick.
But competitive
Not-
fighting is a whole
That
thing.
is not the image I'm trying to portray here.
I'll die on the hill that Dragon Ball Fighters is the easiest game to pick up and play, though.
The easiest.
The easiest game to pick up and play, and just do okay. Tekken is
That's
pretty
a bad
tough.
take.
I think it's a good take.
I think Tekken is more of an easier game. to
I
play
think
than
Tekken is incredibly difficult.
I think
Really?
it's
Yeah.
very difficult.
Really?
Mhm.
I don't know, because when we play
I gotta
Tekken, like
talk about Smash Bros.
even when
Smash
when
Bros
we
is
bring
pretty
up
hard to
Smash
play
Bros, Smash Bros,
competitively, I
Easy to-
think.
Easy to pick up. You don't
It-
even.
of
you
course
barely
it
need a
is.
I
combo.
feel like there's a learning curve for Tekken.
I don't.
there's
I
a learning
don't.
curve in Tekken, but it's easier to get, I think.
I
Like,
almost. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. Jim.
No, you go ahead. Sorry.
Just real quick, I was like, if you just pick on one character that you like or want to learn, you learn that character, and then you just,
That's
all right,
most games, though.
I mastered this character, now let me try this one.
Yeah.
All right, so what were you gonna say, Joe?
I was gonna say I almost put Smash Bros in a different genre as traditional fighting games
That's
I do
fair.
too.
because it's
fair.
like an arena. It's like a
Oh yeah. It's not 1v1 or.
yeah. Well, it
Like,
is competitively, but you know it's a different style.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like that PlayStation All Star games that we used to play back at Avery's house.
Mhm.
Isn't that one? Is that new multiverse game that's
think-
coming out?
I really think
sometime?
Smash was the first one to do that. Like
Yeah.
Nintendo 64 Smash.
I think you're right, actually.
Yeah, I swear to God that's because everybody's trying to copy what they had. Like you see a bunch of skins of games that have like random characters, and then they give you a platform. There's one that you can play for free on the computer, right? I think.
Brawlhalla.
There's a mobile one that's you can play. That's kind of
Yeah.
like that. It's like that's just a fighting game.
Yeah, even All Stars. I mean, they didn't even pull any punches that they like stole the idea.
Well,
I
they
don't
they
know
made a
how-
whole genre, you know.
It is a genre.
Cause
at
it's
this point.
because it's all PlayStation characters. So Smash is all Nintendo.
Yeah.
But they're adding like people from Sega, people from Namco, you know, and it's just like this is the ultimate Smash game. I just
Yeah,
wish
the
they
one
would've
that's on the
kept
Switch
going.
right now, honestly, I feel like it's almost my favorite. Besides, Melee was an
I
experience.
agree.
Melee was an experience, and I like played the hell out of all those challenges. Like I loved the hell out of that. Like some of those were actually hard. I don't know if you
challenges-
remember.
The challenges in the
yeah.
new Smash on the Switch, they were, I think they were pretty interesting as well.
We
Oh, I
talked
haven't
about
even-
this, Joe.
I haven't even
you,
done those. I
me,
didn't
and
know.
Carl, we talked
They're pretty
about this.
interesting.
We talked about this the other day when we played. You remember in the Smash Wii U when we talked about like they had those single modes where you go and do this like little thing. You know what I'm talking about? It's like you go, you get like a
Adventure mode?
time, huh?
Is it adventure mode or?
Maybe it wasn't. Yeah, adventure mode. Joe, we.
Oh,
we
the
were
little
just
board
talking
game
about
thing?
that.
I
No,
think that
no,
was Brawl though.
no.
Or are you
it was-
talking about the
it was
thing
in
on the
Wii U.
3DS?
On the 3DS, yeah.
Yeah, where you
When
go through a cave and you
have a
get
time
power
limit.
ups.
Yeah, you have like a 2-minute time limit, and then you go through the cage. You start slow. It's kind of like a platformer 2D
Yeah.
type thing.
Yeah.
And then you fight whatever power up you get. So maybe you come up with like the Smash Ball already, or you have like a blue shell or something like that, and you just. I think they should have brought.
Yeah,
that
you go through a cave as the character you choose, and you get power ups to like your speed and your power and your defense and all that. I remember that mode. It was good.
Played that a lot.
The Wii U had like
That
a.
sounds kind of cool.
It was pretty cool. But the Wii U had like a little board game called Smash Tour, I think. You remember that one?
I don't.
It wasn't that
Smash
good.
No.
It was pretty bad.
Which one was that? Wii U?
That was on the Wii U.
Was it a specific version for the Wii U? I
Yes.
think that's why I never. Yeah, because I never had a Wii U myself. Like I always played.
You always
Would
played on
always
mine.
Come over to either my house or your house.
Yeah.
We would just all sit there, 8 of us, with our 3DSs, just fucking. Oh my god.
Bro, that shit brings me
Screaming at
back,
the
man.
TV. Oh,
It was
it
fun.
does. Like, oh.
That
fuck
brings me back
you.
because when I lived in the cul-de-sac in Virginia, we would do both, right? We would do Smash Bros on the N64, but then like you had the local controllers had to be there, right? But then we would just go outside and play like a full round of baseball. And
That would have
like,
been dope.
yeah, it was lit.
I got
like,
fucking out of the basement.
I might need to set my kid up with the cul-de-sac. I might
Hey,
need.
do it up. Maybe we can live in the same cul-de-sac. We'll just watch our kids play. Like, play.
Go play. Do it
Go
now.
play. Don't come over here. Go play.
Make sure, yeah, my mom used to get so mad if I wasn't in before the dang lights.
Mm-hmm. That's for us too, you know, like just being a kid driving around in Syracuse, or riding around on a bike. My dad's like, "All right, go, come back before the lights come on." So we, take our bike, ride around all the time. We'll go see my mom. We'll go get cans, try to make some quick money, get some the candy cigarettes. They market us good, and we're like, "Oh shit, it's getting dark. Let's ride back," and then eat dinner, play Tekken, wash, rinse, and repeat, man.
I got
now.
I got egged in the hood. Like I was riding my bike through.
What?
I'm not kidding. I got egged through the hood.
Was it one of those? Was it one of those drive-by eggings?
No, I was the one driving by.
Oh.
I got egged. I'm riding, chilling on my bike, just having a fucking regular day. Okay, and I'm just riding through, going home to my parents. 12-year-old kid, like, got a new bike. Right through. This dude just pulled her back. I didn't even know who he was. I just got smacked by some eggs out of nowhere. I'm like,
God. That's fucked
hello.
up.
Nice to meet you too, sir.
Oh my god. That reminded me of a story.
Boy still had his do-rag on.
Bro, he's like,
Bro,
you don't belong here, boy.
It was like 12 p.m., dude. Take it off. You woke up already.
That's
Take it off.
funny. Me and my younger brother, we would be so bored sometimes. We'd ride our bike, and I was just like, all right, here's a game we can play. I have my football. We have a bike. Let's try to knock each other off the bikes with the football.
Oh.
All right, bet. That couldn't go wrong. So I'm on my bike or whatever. My brother throws it at me. I'll be throwing it back. And I was just like, how am I going to get this motherfucker off the bike? Spokes. So he rolled. I threw the ball at the spoke. This man went tumbling off his handlebars. I was just like, ah. He was like, ah. I was like, I win. I got
Oh my god, that's awful.
Man, that's
Fucking
just
funny.
that's kids, man. That's what we do for some reason.
Not me. I was overprotective though. Overprotected. I wasn't allowed to do
Overprotected,
anything.
yeah.
Joe would walk outside with a bubble on.
Literally.
I'm just a rabid animal, dude. I don't know why I've always been like that. So
Just a rabid animal. He said.
This is a weird way of saying you're an asshole, but okay.
I mean, not really. I'm just
No,
like
it's just-
that's how I describe myself. It's just like wild, spontaneous kind of thing, impulsive,
I mean,
willing to try new shit.
we all have our ass hat moments.
Sounds
No,
like
that's
just a
not
kid
being
to
an
me.
asshat. That's just being
Being a kid.
being a kid, being who you are. Like, I'm like that too. I'm
Yeah.
impulsive. I want to be like, oh, I want to try that. Like, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, but
knock it
depending
till I
on what
try
the
it.
said thing
Well,
is.
obviously, like, I'm not gonna.
Yeah. What I'm talking about though is like I would be running around constantly. Like you need a leash for the damn child, you know?
Bro.
I think
one
that's
thing
how
I've never
kids are,
understood.
honestly.
That's how I was. I was just like running everywhere for no reason. Just
don't put your kid on no damn leash. What are you doing?
yeah, nah. I'm not endorsing that. I'm not
A
endorsing.
friend of ours, I'm not gonna say his name.
Karen.
A friend of ours.
Karen.
Don't say his name. But a friend of ours would like. He would yell at his mom because he was like, "You put me on the leash when I was a kid. And this is why I act up like this." I'm like, "Come on."
You telling us not to expose him?
Yeah,
I know exactly who you're talking about. We all know who he's talking about.
Is it Big T?
We're not gonna say it, but I was just like, bro, you treat your mom like shit, son.
Okay, yeah, I know.
I can kind of understand where he's coming from, though. But you shouldn't be doing that as an adult. I can understand where he's coming from.
But this was a long time ago.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, don't put your kid on leash. Like, we're having a son soon. And if he's like me, a little shithead, and can't stay still, I still won't put him on a leash.
How dare you tell
don't
these
care.
parents how to parent when you're not even a parent? How dare you?
I'm not telling anyone anything.
Who is leashing their
The
children?
audacity.
Who's
I'm not.
leashing now?
Who's leashing them? I'm not gonna say it because it's gonna get really crazy. But
You don't gotta say it. I'm just saying,
I'm
like,
just-
where
I
did you
wouldn't.
read this article that said you should leash your child?
no, I said you shouldn't.
I'm
No,
sure they're
I'm
out there,
saying
though.
For the people who do it.
I'm sure
Oh,
they're
I
out
mean-
there.
I feel like they're just fucked up.
I feel like Joe
When do you
leashes his kid.
start leashing your child?
I wouldn't
How was
leash my
that?
kid.
Joe leashes his kid.
No, I wouldn't.
He would
You
put
start
him
at a young age, so like,
and like sit right here.
it's the stupidest thing ever.
I'm just joking.
Chill.
It's raining. It's outside. Please.
I feel like this
Nope.
troll of a subject went way too far.
Nah.
It's all good though.
What
Just
else
saying,
is on
that's
the
good.
list? What
You
else is on the
gotta add a
list?
little spice and flavor, your own personalities in it too.
Yeah, no.
You know?
If somebody actually,
How
if somebody's
old were
watching,
you
it's
when you
funny
were a
as
kid?
hell.
What did you do as a kid?
What did I do as a kid?
Were you sheltered? Were you protected? Were you?
I was quite rambunctious. I was kind of like, like you guys said, like all over the place. I was known as Monkey Man because I'd always climb trees. I actually fell out of multiple trees as a kid.
I did too.
That's a fun fact though. Didn't know that. I've known this man for years.
I fell out of a tree. My father made me write, "I will not climb trees," because I fell out of a tree, mind you, and I was fucking hurt. I was crying. I ran to my father, a man who I thought would help me. He made me fucking write, "I will not climb trees" 100 times while I was sore. And he was just like, "You won't climb trees, will you?" I'm like,
It's like, well, I guess not. Goddamn.
That's that tough love, man.
that's he came in there and he was just like, "You know why I made you do this, right?" I was like, "Because you hate me?" He was like, "No, teach you a lesson."
See, I don't even remember being like. I don't even remember me falling out of a tree being a big deal. It just kind of happened, and I just went on with life.
Well, mine is because I cried to him after he told me not to do it, and I did it anyway.
Fair.
And I was just like, "I fell out of a tree and I hurt myself." He was like,
He done already told you, son.
"Yeah, for real, bro." Like my dad was, he was like, I'm like him in a way, but he was also like, just was like, very wise at his age, and just like, I'm gonna teach you a lesson. You're gonna learn this lesson, and you're gonna learn it forever, basically.
Yeah.
Like one day,
Don't climb tree.
I'll tell you this quick story. This is a real quick story. So, you probably heard it before, but when I was little, I got picked on when I was little. Like, people would steal my shit. I lived in Syracuse. Everyone would steal your shit if it's not locked up. So, my dad got me the scooter that I really loved. He spray painted it, fixed the wheels on it. It was dope. And someone stole it on me, right? And I know who the people were, and I went over there and I was like, "Dad, they took my scooter that you got me. Oh my God," like crying. And he's just like, "Listen, get your scooter back. Go get your scooter back." And that's all he said. He's like, "You defend yourself." I was like, okay. And so I didn't tell him a girl stole my scooter. So I saw the girl who had
I've heard this. Go ahead.
I have not.
I saw the girl who stole my scooter, and like armed with that new knowledge that my dad gave me, I walked up to her confident. I was like, "Yo, I need my scooter back." No. Ow, popped her. She started crying. I'm just like, "Hell yeah! I got my scooter back. I defended myself. I'm about to tell her pop." So I go up there and I showed her I got my scooter, and I was just like, "Yeah, I got my scooter." I punched her in the face. He's like, "What?" Like, yeah, I punched him in the face. Now, my dad would do these things. They called rack actions, where he would, not really hard, but kind of like jolt you, like he'll punch you in the chest, like, bow, real quick, you like brace yourself, bow. You know, it's like, ha, ha, ha. But he didn't tell me to brace myself. Popped me in my chest. And I was like, what the fuck? And he was
Basically, just like, quick, asshole.
You don't put your hands on no
He
girl.
Bruce
What is
Lee'd
wrong?
your ass,
He
dude.
literally one finger punch.
That
like,
man Bruce
1-inch
Lee'd the
punch,
fuck out of
bro,
you.
like, bow. And I'm just like, oh, my soul was like, oh. You know? And I was so confused because he was like, you don't put your hands on a girl. I was like, you told me to defend myself.
Oh, I
Like,
got my
what
ass
do you
whooped as a
want,
kid.
man?
Yeah, me too.
That shit was nuts.
I mean, nowadays I'm pretty sure they lock you up for it, so I don't even know, man. I don't even know what our parents did for us. I don't know.
I mean, I don't fully agree with completely like
Yeah, no.
violence. You know, the violence
No.
being the answer scenario.
No.
I'm not with
But
that.
discipline
Nah.
is a different thing. It's not like you're like neglecting your kids.
I mean, yeah, but you can still discipline without violence, though.
Is that?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't even. I don't know if that's even violence. You know.
It's not violent. You can
In a
discipline,
sense, it is though, because as
Like-
a child, that's considered violence. As an adult, yeah, you're just lightly tapping them. But
I
as a kid,
understand, like-
and that's the disconnect with people growing up black and growing up white. Because if you're growing up black and your mother or father says something, you don't say it, they're not telling you again. They're gonna pop your ass, and then you're gonna be like, oh shit, I'm gonna stop because I don't want to get popped. Like people.
Oh, I got my ass.
Oh,
whooped
go
multiple
to your room, Timmy. Fuck you, mom. Who the hell you think you talking to?
I'll say this. Go ahead. You were.
No, go ahead. You
I'll
have
say
a
this
black mom.
about raising kids. Like you
It wasn't that
can't
much
use.
different for me though.
Yeah, you can't
Like,
use
as far
the
as, like, the
same
discipline
methodology
side.
for all your kids, though. Like it's not. One kid will be like, "Okay, I'm getting hit for doing this. I shouldn't do it." The other kid's like, you know, he kind of like trying to sneak in now. He's like, "Well, you know what? He doesn't care that I do this, or you know, you never know what's going through one of their heads. Like, are you steering them the right way or not?
I'm just saying.
You find out later, duh. But
I'm just saying. There's nothing wrong, especially because we're all boys. So 4 boys, like come on, bro. 4 boys versus 2 parents.
I know, but still,
We're all on the
there's
same
ways around popping your kid
Nah.
real quick.
I'll say this, coming from, you know, me,
we're not talking about like popping or punching anybody.
No, I know what you mean. Because like I said, I got my ass whooped.
What were we trying to say,
Fair
Joe?
no,
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Joe.
the best lessons I ever learned as a kid were the ones that, like, you have that little bit of trauma to help you remember. And that sounds fucked up. It didn't quite come out right.
Bro. It's not
Let
necessary.
him
Let him finish.
let him.
Like, I'll never forget. I had a good friend of mine who dared me to say the N-word as a kid, and I did. And then he punched me in the stomach. I'm like, wait, you told me to do it, and he's like, that's disrespectful as fuck. And I never forgot.
Yeah. No.
So
There's definitely lessons learned.
I'll tell
It's-
you a funny story. Go ahead, Deshaun. What you got?
No, go ahead. I want to hear the story.
All right, so I was in Virginia again. Cul-de-sac tripping. The cul-de-sac's tripping. It's popping, but it's tripping. I had a trampoline at my house, so I would invite people, and I don't care who shows up. That's how I am. I just like.
Like, come
Everybody
on,
can
come
show
on,
up.
Come on. Yep.
But you start disrespecting me. That's the problem. I had whitey tighties because my parents bought me whitey tighties, right? I'm jumping on the trampoline. Homeboy, his name. You know what? I'll name him something else. Patrick. Patrick comes up to me. He's like, "Nice whitey tighties, boy. Where'd you get them?" Or something stupid. I can't even remember what. I can't even remember at this point. I was a child. And I'm like, I look at him. I'm like, "Say that again to my face." And he did. And I proceeded to beat the brakes off that kid, right?
Because he talking
then-
about your underwear. God damn.
Yeah. And, well, he's at my house, in front of my people.
He disrespect you in your
Talking
past.
about my whitey tighties, boy. That's private. That's a private thing.
We want to talk about the fact that Avery pointed a BB gun at me.
Oh, really? Jeez.
Nah. It's funny because you said something
Damn near
about
shot at me.
you fighting kids because of what they're saying. Like we thought kids were mean when we were growing up. Kids are ruthless now.
I think
Like,
No, kids are terrible.
bro.
it's always been that way, though, I feel like.
I don't.
It has been.
Yeah,
Kids have
no.
no
It
feeling.
has been, but it's just like way. I feel like it's
Maybe
way worse.
maybe just because of the state of just everything, but...
yeah, you're right.
I mean,
I
yeah.
just think it's more widely known.
So, before we get too far into this topic, I gotta dip in 5
We're at
minutes, so we should
8:55,
probably
boys.
wrap
We-
up. So,
We cruised through that.
yeah. We didn't get to the
We did.
anime stuff, so maybe we could do that next week.
What'd you guys think?
About what?
You can always cut it out.
Just like all this?
Yeah, yeah.
No, I thought it was really good. I thought it was way...
I thought it
I think
was
this is...
decent.
I think this is way
Wow.
better than the pilot we did.
Well, that's why it's called the
Yeah.
pilot, and this is called
Sometimes-
EP1, baby.
Sometimes things are blessings in disguise. I've learned that in my life. The
Wow.
pilot was never meant to be shared.
Before we go, does anyone have any like inspirational quotes or anything they want to say out to the universe? One of
Yeah.
us at a time.
No.
You got anything to say? No.
Hmm.
I'll
All right,
say
I got
this.
one thing.
Right there.
Go ahead, Deshaun. Go ahead.
All right, I'll say
close it.
this. I'll say this. We are all living in a crazy time. Just remember to love each other. Just remember to, you know, brighten someone's day. You know, even a little bit. Even just like, how you doing? You see someone with a frown, someone's mad, just like, how you doing today? And actually listen to them. It only takes a couple of minutes to listen to someone's story, and that can change their life. Try to make every day a positive day to you and to someone else, and that's what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I got
Respectable.
something.
Dang. I really just love playing devil's advocate, dude. I just do. I just like being the other side of the coin, man. I'm gonna tell you guys this. If you feel like someone is taking advantage of you and using your skills for their own benefit, go get your own. That's all I'm gonna say. Go get your own. You don't need that. You don't need that guy. He's calling you because he knows you can do it. He can't. That's all I'm gonna say. Rest in
Yo,
peace.
You got anything? Chris?
Rest in peace. Rest in peace to the guy who made Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he died in a scuba accident. So sad to see him go, but
You're just
Like,
dropping a bomb like
He
that.
left,
For real,
he
though.
left a legacy.
yeah,
All right, Kyle, you got anything?
that's my farewell.
Honestly, the only advice that I could really give anybody at the end of the day is just be your fucking self.
There you go.
You know, it's all about you at the end of the day. I mean, it's all that matters.
Hell yeah.
You're the star fucking player of your story.
No.
Guys, we got something.
Yeah.
We got
Thanks for watching. If you're watching, because you are watching.
on
If you hear
Twitch.
this, we're on Twitch. We're gonna try and stream on Fridays. We'll see how it goes, and it'll be up on my YouTube channel. Look up my name, Joe Palomara. You'll find me.
And then later on, we're gonna Twitch stream some Splitgate, maybe see some Salt. You can look up on me. It's the CNY. I want to say it's CNY Gent.
You guys want
Alright.
to plug your stuff?
Yeah, check out my YouTube with Rhetoric, WITHREHETORIC, and check for some RPG content, some clowning content, anything else. I also got rap bars, but I don't need to plug that yet. We're good.
Yeah.
Still work
I
in
don't have enough
progress.
tracks. I don't have enough tracks.
Yeah. So my Twitch is capital RPG and the rest int. So if you want to check us out doing some stupid shit, go over there.
Kyle, you got anything?
Well, honestly, my plug, for Twitch would be, it's worst timing ever, all one word, all lowercase. It was originally meant for CS:GO because I have the worst timing.
I'll plug something for Kyle. If you need your house painted,
Oh yeah.
oh this guy.
Yo,
I mean, yeah, that's
If
the
you
thing,
live in
too.
Central
Put
New
the
York,
business card
I
on
mean,
the
if
camera.
we have locals watching,
Put-
yeah.
which
Put the
we
business
might.
Card. Okay.
Well, thanks for watching again. You take it easy. We'll see
a good
you
week.
next time, hopefully.
Have a good week,
Yes.
people.
Have a good one. Enjoy your weekend.
Bye.